Hey, and we're live. Welcome, welcome. Woohoo!
Hi.
Hey, everybody. Hi, hi,
Welcome,
hi.
everybody. I bet you thought we weren't going to show up, but here we are. It's 12:04. Thank you for joining us. We're so happy you're here. I see lots of people joining, so it's super exciting. So before we get started, we want to make sure that everybody, we know that you're doing a lot of comments. So please make sure that you've given StreamYard your permission to see your name, okay? So make sure that you click on StreamYard, there's a link, give permission to StreamYard to see your name. Make sense? Otherwise, you're gonna be commenting and we're not gonna know who you are. So that won't work, okay?
And if I could chime in right there for just a second, when you make a comment, please tell us who invited you so we know who you're with, and who your connection is. And commenting puts you into an entry for our giveaway. So please, please, please go ahead and do that. That's why we want you involved.
That's right. We want to know who you are. So please make sure you tell us who you are, where you're from. Tell us a little something about you. Who's your consultant? And because every time you comment, you're getting entries. We're going to be giving away some full-size Mary Kay products. So get excited for full-size Mary Kay product. Get excited, I have no nails. So shelter in place is in full effect for us. And okay, so we're going to jump right in. Everybody ready? Woohoo!
We're ready.
All right, we're ready. So just so you guys all know, we did an event last week and we taught you how to wash your face. Okay, so just in case you didn't know how to wash your face, we taught you that. So all of us have already used our miracle set. So this is, whoops, where's the camera? This is the miracle set that we've already prepped our skin with, okay? So if you don't already have that, you want to talk to your consultant and get yourself a miracle set. So your skin, because I look really good for 84, don't you think? Say yes.
Yes.
Comment. You look smashing for 84 years old, okay? Don't even try to really guess my age because I might get offended.
29.
Because I probably don't look that good for 29. But I look really good for 84.
We're always supposed to say you're older. So then you're like, doesn't this make it work so good?
Yes, I'm telling you, that's what you look like.
Oh, okay. I look like I'm 29. Okay, good.
Yes.
So we are here to teach you a dash. Well, I would normally say a dash out the door look, but we're not dashing out any doors, right? Because we're all sheltering in place. So we're going to teach you a nice shelter in place look, okay? So this might not be the look that you do every day once we get, back to our regular routine. But what I'm going to start with today is our CC cream. So here, whoops, make that one go away. All right, so CC cream is, where is the camera? Oh my gosh. Okay, first, I have to learn how to use this. Are you guys excited? Okay.
I'm still so new at this.
There we go. Okay. CC cream. Get excited, guys. Anybody can do this stuff. All right. So here's our CC cream. If you've never used it, this is a color correcting cream. That's all right. I already did some mascara. So CC cream. It's not quite foundation. It's like a tinted moisturizer. And what I love is that you can put it on without even really looking, but I still have to look because I am 84 and you've got to see what you're doing. Okay. But yeah, it's really super easy. It's color correcting. It helps. I'm gonna just put some on my finger here, and I am gonna grab my mirror. And you are just gonna put it on, just like this, just like you would a moisturizer. And it evens out your skin tone and helps us just look a little more evened out. It comes in 5 shades, okay? So the other thing I really love about it is that, we can't see you live and in person right now. However, since there's only 5 shades, guess what we can do? We could probably color match you just by looking at you over the computer, Okay. So if you're a brand new consultant or customer to us, since there's only 5 shades, pretty easy to match your color. Does that make sense? And let me tell you that since we have a satisfaction guarantee, if we do happen to get the wrong color for you, guess what? We'll just swap it out for you. Okay. So I've been making a lot of contactless delivery to my customers. Drop it off at the door. They leave me a check. They pay me PayPal or Venmo or whatever. And they're super happy. Okay. So I can leave this just like it is. And it's nice and dewy. Have to wipe my fingers off though. Okay. CC cream is wonderful. Super easy look. Okay. If you want to add a little more coverage, then you can use mineral powder. Mineral powder comes in, wait, I have to change this. Mineral powder comes in a loose powder form or a pressed powder form. Okay. I like the loose powder form. It gives us a little bit more coverage. So this is the official way. You hold it like this. Actually, first thing you do is you shake it up to get a little bit of powder into the sifter. And you take your kabuki brush and you dip it. So you have a little bit of powder in the brush, probably a little more than that. And then I swirl it in the lid to move it around and get it even on the brush. And then starting at the nose area and working out, I do little swirls because this gives me an airbrushed look. And it really makes me look 29, right?
Yes.
You can laugh. Okay. All right. So I just like this because it gives more of a matte look. And you know, foundation, CC cream, all of this is it's the 5th step to skincare. It provides a layer of protection between your bare skin and the elements. And even though you may or may not be doing a lot of time outside, there are still, we still have free radicals floating around in the air in our house. Okay, if you think about the your air filter in your house, the things that all that nasty junk in the air that gets trapped in your air filter touches your bare face. So it's really important to still have a layer of protection between your bare skin and the elements. Hopefully that makes sense to you, because if I'm going to cocoon in my home, then I want to be sure that I come out of this with my skin looking at least as good as it was going in, if not better. Better is better, right? Okay. Did the wrong button. There we go. See, I don't know what I'm doing. Get excited. Okay, so from here, I'm going to turn it over to who, Shauna?
You're turning it over to Georgia.
And Georgia is not on here.
Is not here. So you're turning it over to me. Let's talk about brow stuff. Okay. So brows are so important, you guys. I'm going to do just one brow at a time so that you can see the difference. And even though I don't have the rest of my makeup on, you all can kind of decide if you think the brows make me look more awake or not. Okay. So quick little tip about brows is if you were to hold your pencil like this, just straight up from your nose, getting used to this backwards business, that's where your brow should start, right here. And if your brow doesn't start there, like mine, because I overplucked in high school, you want to use the, I don't even know the technical names of our products. How sad is that? You too can be a sales director with Mary Kay. Okay, so the Precision Brow Liner. So I use my Precision Brow Liner to sort of like draw brow on, right? And it makes it look like you have little hair. So I'm going to get really close so you guys can see. Okay. And then I'm going to use my mirror because it's too hard to go backwards. And I literally am going to just draw brow in where brow should be. Like so. See? And then I'm going to go through my brow so that I have an even looking tone. So Don't judge the fact that my brows seriously need to be plucked right now, you guys. But do you see already the difference between the two? Yeah? No? Maybe?
Yes.
And then I'm going to use the brow tint to take it a step further. So brow tint makes them look a little bit fuller. It also is sort of a little bit like hairspray for your eyebrows, right? So it's this tiny little brush, and I kind of take off the extra. It's like a mini mascara wand. So I kind of take a little of the excess off, and then again, I'm just going to do this. So you can do one or the other or both. I personally prefer both. Now what do you think? Right? Big difference. Like, hello, I'm awake. Now another little tip, covers your gray.
Well, you don't have gray.
Oh my gosh, they're so poking out right now. But your brow tint can totally cover your gray. So it's multi-purpose.
Love that.
Multi-purpose. So I'm going to do the other eye now. Actually, no, I'm not, because now I'm going to talk eyeshadow. And oh no, Mimi's going to show a video, and I'm going to do my other brow. Yeah? And then we'll talk eyeshadow.
Okay, so we're going to try to do this video. Stop laughing. Okay, you're going to just like hope that we can hear this.
Okay.
If the video doesn't work, Mimi, you have to sing.
Okay, well, there we go. I can do that. You know it. Okay, here we go. Did it work?
No.
We were able to view it very, very well, and we were able to read the words.
Well, that's good, but I had the volume up to 100. So all of you guys that are on there, you know, get excited.
Yeah. It's all good.
Okay. Get excited.
You're so good at this.
I did what I was told to do. I turned it all the way up.
Okay, let's talk eyeshadow. Yeah?
Yeah.
So for my quick eyeshadow, I am super duper duper loving our liquid eyeshadows right now. They're my favorite. And I like them all, but for this look, I'm going to use Light Beam, and I'm going to use it as my base color. So this is eye primer and eyeshadow in one. So eye primer is important because it helps your eyeshadow to stay on longer throughout the day. It keeps your shadow from falling into the creases of your eye and getting that weird line. And for me, my eyelids tend to be oily, which is super weird. And so it keeps it from getting like just gross looking. So comes with a doe foot applicator, and you just swipe it on your eye. So again, I'm going to do one eye at a time. You just put it all over. And then you can blend with your finger or with a cream color brush. I don't have mine handy, so I'm just going to use my finger and put it all over my lid. See? There's not a lot of color, but it's a primer with a little shimmer. Okay. Now I'm going to take one of my brushes, and I kind of blow yesterday's color out. And I'm just going to take a little bit of espresso because I like my eyes to be a little bit on the darker side. So I'm just going to put espresso just a little bit right there. Now I'm going to take a bigger brush and I'm going to take Gold Coast, which is like my most favorite eyeshadow ever. And I'm just going to blend. Nice, light, easy color. See? Now I'm going to take my deep brown mascara. Our mascaras come in 3 colors. They come in black, steely, and deep brown. While I'm doing my eyeliner really quick, I'm just drawing a heart on my hand because I want to show you guys how smudge resistant these are. So I'm just going to put it down here on my top lash line. And you guys, I'm not perfect with it. See how fast I did that? And then I'm going to put it just a little bit in the corner of my lash line here. See? And then take mascara. I personally am a big fan of Lash Love. It's my most favorite mascara ever. It's a plastic wand. And I like 2 coats. So I do 1 coat on my top lash. Okay, see how 1 coat looks? Like it's nice. And just do a coat on my bottom lash. And I want you to watch what happens when I do a 2nd coat. Bam. See how, like, way more awake? So what do you think? Ready to shelter in place without looking dead? Super sleepy. Any questions about that, you guys? Yes, okay, so Tammy, I'm not sure who Tammy is, but Tammy said that the liquid shadows are so easy to use. You guys, they are so easy to use. And you can layer them too. So you can use more than 1 color at one time. I often do that, but I wanted to show you how you could blend the 2 colors together or blend liquid with regular shadow too. So that's why I only used 1. But big fan. All right, so now it's over to Charlotte to talk lips.
Hi, guys. Can somebody make me big?
I can.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I get to talk about lips today, and we have the amazing products for lips. I just want to remind everybody, be sure to, if you're just coming on, be sure to identify yourself, tell us who you belong to, and your comments get you entered into a drawing that we're going to do a giveaway in a little bit. So that's exciting. Okay, let's talk about lips. I have no color on my lips right now, but if it looks like there's a little bit of color, let me tell you why. I used our satin lips this morning. And it always restores a natural lip color, and it's a natural lip plumper. So if you're interested in lip care products, you can let your consultant know. But I want to tell you how I put on my lipstick. You know, you guys, what we're showing you today is a fast, easy, quick look. It's like basically what I do on the daily. So here's the first thing I do. I apply our lip primer. Our lip primer, let me show you how this goes on.
Ooh.
I love our lip primer, and in doing all these things, I've discovered some things. Maybe you have too. I have a mascara face. I have a lipstick face. I have a microdermabrasion face. I have all these facial expressions I didn't realize I had until I started doing these demonstrations. So if you see something that looks goofy, you can just go, oh, Shirley, I see your lipstick face. Yes, you do. Okay, so once you put the lip primer on, you kind of do this. let it go in and get a really good application. If you have the time, let it sit for a few seconds, because what the lip primer does is it actually smooths out the cracks and crevices of your lips, gives you a smoother application in your lipstick. You guys, it's also an anti-aging product. So when you use it regularly, it actually helps diminish the fine lines and wrinkles. So I go a little above the lip line and a little below the lip line with it. It prevents feathering and bleeding of your lipstick. So if you're in that situation, this is going to be your go-to. It also helps the staying power of your lipstick. So it's going to help it stay on longer. Then I'm going to look in the mirror for a minute, because I'm going to apply lip liner now. And I just want to tell you, this is a medium nude that I'm going to apply. It's my favorite shade. I love it. Our lip liners are smudge proof. They go on, they're creamy. They don't dry out your lips. In fact, you can line your lips with them. You can do the outline technique, or you can do a fill in. Now I'm going to have to use the mirror because I'm not good at backwards in on the screen. So here we go. I'm going to start with the top, and with the top, what I do is I do my little middle curve there first, then I go out. Listen, however you line your lips is fine. I'm just going to show you how I do it and what a difference it makes. Now I go to the bottom, I start in the middle, and I go out to the sides.
Looks good.
Now you can already see how much more defined my lips are. That's like one of the biggest things I love about lip liner is that I just use satin lips. I love the plumping effect of it. And then I double up with this lip liner, and it like emphasizes that natural plumpness that the satin lip brings to our lips. So now here's what you can do. You can leave it outlined. You can choose to fill in. You can fill in a little, or you can fill in your whole lip. So that's an option you can do. Next comes our lipsticks. Can I just say our lipsticks? The bomb. Here's what I want to tell you about, something you're going to love, I think, about our lipsticks. In this time when we're so concerned about ingredients, in Mary Kay, we're so careful to bring you good ingredients. I have to say, every lipstick I ever used before Mary Kay lipstick dried out my lips. Even lip glosses that I used dried out my lips. Now, here's the deal. Our Food and Drug Administration has banned about 12 or 13 ingredients that cannot be used in cosmetics across our nation. European standards have banned 1,300. That's the standard we go by. So when you use our lipsticks, you're not going to feel those harmful effects that so often we feel using other lipsticks. These go on, they don't dry out your lips, they have staying power. Watch. Here's the shade I'm using. It's called Rosewood. And I'm just going to do a shout out to my director friend, Teresa Tripp. She turned me on to this shade. I had lunch with her and I said, "What are you wearing?" Isn't that what we do with our girlfriends? We go, "What shade is that? What lipstick is that?" I said, "What are you wearing on your lips? That looked so beautiful." She goes, "Shirley, this is our Rosewood." I said, "I haven't tried that color. I've got to try it." So now I'm in love with it too. It's a neutral color. I'm going to put it on. You're seeing my lipstick face. I know, isn't this fun?
I love it. I love it, Shirley.
Everyone's bathroom or at their vanity table right with them when they're applying their cosmetics.
You're even smiling in your lipstick face, Miss Shirla. I love it.
I can't stop smiling. It's like joy is my middle name and it's real. Okay.
That is a good color.
Isn't it pretty?
I've not used it. I'm going to now.
Yes, Rosewood. It's like a neutral. Now, the thing is that if you have a little, like I'm very fair, so it shows up a little more color on my lips. And if you're not quite as fair as me, it's going to even look more like a neutral and a nude on you. So if you're into neutrals and nudes and you have a little darker complexion, oh my gosh, I just can't tell you. It's so beautiful. But then we have a multitude of shades and I can't unfortunately try them all on for you today. But this is how you can do your lips, and it's how you can do them really quickly. And then you've got this staying power. Now, after you do this, you can go ahead and apply a gloss over it if you like to do that, or just you're good to go. You're ready to go. I went ahead and put on my eyeshadow and did the rest of my face before I got on here today. So this is like my dash out the door look. It's like 5 minutes or less, right? So this is what we're showing you today. All right. Do I get to go on and do the rest, you guys?
Hang on just a second. I think we're going to bring it back to Georgia for a minute.
Okay.
Hold on, I'm going to show you guys something really fast because I forgot. I put the heart on my hand when I was doing my eyeliner. Do you guys remember I did that?
Like the
Oh, yeah. Because I wanted to show you. Look, you guys. Okay, I have water in my cup.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, guys.
Love it.
Works so good.
Yes, it does. That's awesome.
Very good. So I think we're going to bring it back to Georgia for a moment to show us our bronzer.
Okay,
Yay.
ladies. Had a little technical difficulty, but I think I am present and accounted for. Okay, bronzer. Bronzer is the bomb diggity. I have it in our new limited edition compact for this spring. Otherwise, our regular line is kind of a raspberry pink color. But inside, we have the Gilded Glow and then the darker bronzer. There are two of them. There's a lighter version and a darker version. I'm going to use the lighter one today. I don't have any blush on. So let me cheat a little and use blush, or rather bronzer, as my blush. Let's see. I'm going to grab my mirror and see if I could do it where you can see it. So just kind of on the apples of your cheek and back, like so. Are you guys able to see that okay, directors?
Yeah, put a little more on so we can see it. It might be my computer, but.
Okay, so I'll just really put it. There we go.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like so. And then in through the temple there, like so. Can you see it?
Yes.
Okay, so now I'm going to do the other side. And our blush brush is awesome because it has a divot where you can do contour, and then the regular brush where you can do blush. Let me do just a little bit more, and then I'll turn sideways. Can you see? Let's see, backwards. Can you see that?
A little bit.
That's bronzer. I like to do it right here and a little bit on my nose, but for today and for time purposes, we're going to use bronzer as blush. I'm going to show you again what the blush looks like. I'm sorry, bronzer looks like. Bronzer is just a dash of Sun Kiss, gives us a healthy glow. Also helps you look about 10 pounds lighter too. So we like that, don't we? Anyway, I want to share something with you really quick. And I'm sure maybe you guys referenced it already, maybe not. If so, it's worth repeating. But check this out. We have an app called Skin Analysis. And now the company just this morning has opened it up where our customers can download the app and then indicate, I'll hold it up to the screen. See, you indicate there if you are a customer or a consultant, and you can take a snapshot of your skin without makeup on and be able to have the app analyze your skin and what would be needed. And then you and your consultant can consult. We're so excited that this is opened up, that it's not just us that can have it on our phone and then a face-to-face meeting consultation with our customer, but now our customers can go to the App Store and download that app, take a snapshot, their skin will be analyzed, and then she can send it to her consultant, the consultant that invited you today, that you've been working with, that loves working with you, and she can help you. And together, by way of phone or phone call, she can be of service to you. So take it over, ladies.
Okay, so I think now we're going to bring it around back. We're bringing it back to you, Sherla.
Okay.
Retail therapy.
Pardon me?
There's some retail therapy.
Yep. I am going to call this a segment treat yourself. You guys heard that song by Megan Trainor? I love that girl. Her song, Treat Yourself.
Awesome.
I love it. We need a DJ. We need a
that would be good. Whoop, whoop.
Hey, comment if you would like to have one of us be a Mary Kay DJ. Let us know if you'd like to put music on here. We'll see what we can do. We're stretching ourselves already, technically, but you know, we we love to have fun with you. Hey, before I start this treatment, this treat yourself segment, I want to say hi to Sylvia, my customer. I love you so much. I see that you're on here. Thank you for joining us today. All right. So Mimi, are you going to put this on the screen?
I am going to do my very best.
Okay. So what we have right now is, and I'm going to be looking at my phone until it gets up on the screen to tell you what I'm going to talk about. We have these products available for you to purchase, and oh my gosh, there it is. Can you make it? You can see it with me now because we have a special deal for you today. And here's what I want to say to you guys. This is a time to treat yourself. You know, while we're staying inside, while we're sheltering in, I keep hearing over and over again from health experts, from mental health experts, from therapists, psychologists, all the experts in the field, they say, please do self-care. You know, as women, we wear so many hats anyway, and I think during this time, we've added about a dozen more. So we're taking care of people 24/7. Sometimes there are our children. Sometimes there are older parents or relatives in our family that need our help. It's like during this time, please do treat yourself, give yourself some self-care. And I think what I'm going to show you today can contribute to that. And I hope that you take advantage of it. So let's start out and show you how you can get some of these things that we have shown you today with your Mary Kay consultant who just loves and appreciates you and wants to help take care of you. So in the top left-hand corner, as you see on your screen, it says step 1, build your custom look. I'm so excited about this because this takes all the guessing out of it for you. Here's how it works. You pick 3 eyeshadows, any color you want. If you need help with that, your consultant will help you and guide you. Then you pick a blush, you pick a lip color, you pick an eyeliner, a mascara, you add your perfect palette, and I'm going to show you what those choices are in just a second. And then, of course, the applicators. Okay, so that's a whole bunch of goodies. Let me show you your choices of compacts. I don't know if you can see me on the small screen here, but I'm up here. I'm hoping I'm up here.
You are.
Okay, so here is, oh, see, I'm so, like, I'm trying to, this is the cover of one of our perfect palette. Now let me open it up. This is empty inside. It has two squares that are magnetized that hold your color selections. Now the other choice you have for the cover is this. So which do you like better? Comment and let us know. Which one do you like better? This is multicolored, same configuration inside. And then you have also this choice, okay? That's the perfect palette. It will hold 3 eyeshadows. It will hold a blush on one side in one of those squares. And then the other square is also magnetized. So you can choose to keep applicators in there or fill it up with more color. It's
Bronzer.
Like bronzer.
Bronzer.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have highlighters and contours, shades that you can put in there. I mean, we've got so many options. Okay, now let me show you our other Compact Pro, because you know some of us just want more. Some of us just want more. So this is my personal Compact Pro. I want to tell you, last night I cleaned it up because it was like not so clean, but look inside, you guys. Oh my gosh, it has every single eyeshadow color we have. It has in here because I like more. And it has some cheek color in there too. Oh my gosh, it's awesome. Again, it's all magnetized on the bottom, so you fill it any way you want. If you're a girl who says, I want more, get this and then start filling it up. Start filling it up as you want to. Okay, so let me tell you about this deal. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me get it back on my phone, you guys, because I have to be able to see it. Okay. So when you customize your color, it says on there your special is $98. I kind of added this up in my head, and you're getting a savings of about 15, I think, on this deal. So it's all good. You get all those goodies. Plus you get, drum roll, please. Thank you. I've never heard a virtual drum roll before. I like it. Okay, so you get with this as a bonus, you get our brush set for 50% off, half price. I'm going to show you this brush set. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is a brush set like no. Now I have to mention all of our things are guaranteed. So like if anything goes wrong with these brushes, you get a new brush or a new brush set for free. If you get a color home and it's not what you want, your Mary Kay consultant will exchange it no cost to you. I got to hold up. Here's the case. The brush set comes with a beautiful, oh gosh, if only I could find the screen. There we go. Like
the backward business is hard.
You know, all my life I've known left from right. Now it's opposite. It's like, are you kidding me?
It's opposite.
It's like opposite now. It's like, do you know how long my parents worked with me? This is left, this is right. And now it's all for nothing. Okay. Here's your brushes. Never mind me. I'll learn. I will. I'll learn. Here's your brushes. Okay. You guys, I wish we had feel-o-vision because these are the softest, most velvety brushes. If any of you have this brush set, please comment and tell us how much you love it, because I know you do.
Yes.
If you don't have it, if there's anything that we're talking about that you want, take a moment to comment and let your consultant know. I want that. I want that. I want that. All right. So this big beauty here is your powder brush. How beautiful. This is your cheek brush. Use it for your bronzer. Use it for your blush. This is a basic brush set. Here's your 3 basic, where's that screen again? There it is. Okay. 3 basic brushes for your eyeshadow. You have the applicator, you have the blender, and then you have the fine contouring brush that you can add those special little touches with. So this has got you covered, you guys. They're completely guaranteed 100% lifetime and easy to clean. Okay. So instead of, oh my gosh, instead of $55, you get it for just $27.50 with your custom look. Now, let me quickly, so if you're interested in that, guys, grab it. Okay, so let me quickly go over what else is on this sheet. Am I taking too long? Somebody tell me. Do I need to hurry?
No, you're good.
We're good on time. Okay, so I wanted to go over that because that all together saves you between $45 and $50 right there, getting that whole configuration. So that is an outstanding value for you. And here's the deal, you guys. I know maybe we're not wearing color every day during this time. I talk to women in my 20 years in Mary Kay. Some of them are like, I color every day. Some of them are color once in a while. Sometimes some of them are color only on special occasions. Here's what I've learned. It doesn't matter which one of those you are. You need a color look at home. I just want to comment on that for just a quick second. Here's why. Because all of us do have that special time. And here's what happens. You have a special event, a special picture coming up. You know, there's going to be special events coming up in our lives. This isn't going to go on forever. And you want to look your best. Okay. Maybe you're just getting on a Zoom with your family and you want to have a little color on your face. Here's the thing. You don't want to have to go online and try to order and figure it all out. You want to figure it out with your wonderful consultant, have it on hand and on the ready, because otherwise we're trying to figure out what works. And most of the time it's not going to. So this is a customization for you. It's what we're famous for. We customize with you and for you, guaranteed. Anything not right, you can exchange. So this is your moment. Let's go on now to building brows that well, because Shauna just went over that so beautifully. You know what? Brows frame the face. And I love the way she did it. You saw how quick and simple that is. It's not hard. A lot of us have been afraid to do brows, but with our system, with our system, it's like so fast and easy. So the tints and the liners are both 14 each. I have the set of both at home. I don't always use both every day, but I love that I can have them both at the ready. You just simply choose the color that's right for you. Then also in this square, we have the, oh my gosh, two of my faves right here. That dual end eyeliner and eye brush. It has a spoolie on one end and a fine liner on the other. To me, it's essential. It's like, oh my gosh, it's so great. It's only 10. These are all add-ons for you, ladies, or things you can purchase individually. And then we have the Lash and Brow Builder. Okay, personal testimony. My brows were disappearing. My eyelashes were short and thin. And I had never used our Lash and Brow Building Serum. And I started using it a couple of years ago, and the difference has been phenomenal. Phenomenal. I have hair in my brows again. Oh my gosh, I have lashes that are long that actually show up now. My lashes were so thin and short that even mascara wasn't working. So what you do is you take this, you apply it according to the instructions, and I will tell you within 30 days, you're going to see such an amazing difference. So that's available for you as an add-on. Let's go over to Prime and Finish. A couple more really great products. Shauna touched on our eye primer. It's like if you have oily eyelids, because we do have oil glands in our eyelids, and you experience creasing, please treat yourself to eye primer today, because I wish we had Meghan Trainor's music on here, but you can hear it in your head. It's a good one. It's a good one. The primer will prevent creasing. It will keep the color strong. It actually keeps the color true and gives you long lasting wear. Then we also have the mascara primer. This is like if you want immediate extra length and fullness on your lashes, you apply this first. It's perfectly clear, and then go ahead and put on your mascara. And then we have our finishing spray. Ladies, if you have never tried a finishing spray, if you're the girl who says, listen, I'll do my makeup, but I want to be one and done. I want to do it, and I don't want to have to touch it up all day long. Then you just want simply to get this and mist. When you're done with your application, you'll have what you want. You won't have to be doing all the touch-ups. It's awesome. Okay, let's go down to the Beauty Extra. All right, here's what we got in Beauty Yes. Okay. That one? I love it. Love it, love it, love it. See, my Mary Kay girlfriends are awesome. Awesome. All right. Okay. That's not COVID, it's allergies. Everybody like is horrified if there's a little cough or a sneeze or anything, but I'm fine. I'm good. Okay, I haven't seen live people in decades. Okay, here we go. Beauty extras for us today. Let's go down to that square, because here's what we've got. We've got lip liners in a multitude of colors. So you see the color choices there. Yeah. And we have another sheet that we can provide you that has all the color choices on it. We're going to show you that in a minute. This also shows you our new liquid eyeshadows. This is what Shauna applied first, was that new liquid eyeshadow. Can I just say, they are so softly shimmery and beautiful and gorgeous, and the versatility you can get from them is amazing. So if you want to try one, it's like, okay, treat yourself. All right, then we have the concealers. So a lot of us out there want a little extra oomph with our coverage. Our concealers are waterproof, they're smudge proof, and they're so flexible because you can apply them under your foundation or under your CC cream. You can also apply them on top of your foundation or CC cream. All right, so and there's a shade that's compatible for you. You can even use the a lighter shade as a highlighter. You can use a darker shade as a contouring plus in your makeup bag. And then, of course, over here, we've got additional brushes for you. So you can check those out for cream color, like if you wanted a little brush to help you with your cream shadows. And then we have, or your concealer. It's great for that. And then we have also the brush cleaner. So the brush cleaner is amazing. Listen, we love our brushes. They've got to be cleaned. We've got to, if you're not cleaning your brush after every use, at least you need to clean them once a week, please. Okay, so we know that's so important. So we even have brush cleaner for you. We've got you covered. Now, let me just go back a quick second to remind you about the step 1 and that awesome deal. Because if you're just getting on, you're going to be able to get an entire look collection. Again, if you need help choosing colors, your consultant is there for you. If you don't need help, then you have the freedom of choosing it and customizing it all yourself. It's so much fun. You get everything that it lists there in that special for just $98. And then on top of that, you get the beautiful brush set that's regularly $55 for just $27.50, you guys. $27.50. I don't even know what to say about that, except that it's amazing. But it's because we love you guys. We appreciate and love you all so much. We take great joy in bringing you such a blessing of a special. So let us know if you've got questions. We want to answer your questions, and I'll turn it back over to Mimi.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna stop that. Okay. So what I just did, just so everybody knows, is I just posted in the live feed the sheet you were just looking at, plus another sheet that shows all of the colors. So you'll have that as a photograph that you can look at. Okay, so you don't have to worry about all that. So, all right, so now what I want to do is I want to talk just really briefly. Each of us is going to share for about 15 seconds why we love our Mary Kay, because what you're looking at here is decades of experience in Mary Kay. So I'm going to start us off. I've had my business for 17 plus years, okay? And just nutshell version, one of the reasons I love my Mary Kay is it's allowed me to be home with my kids. Gosh, when I started Mary Kay, I didn't have kids. And my daughters are 15 and almost 13, actually 15 and a half and almost 13. And they don't know a mom who's ever gone to a job. I've gotten to take them to school every day, pick them up every day. When they were younger, I got to work in their classroom, volunteer at church, do all of the things that I always dreamt of doing. And I'm the owner and CEO of my own company, and I've raised them in my pink bubble, and I love that. So for me, it's just been a dream come true. It's the lifestyle I always wanted. So that's my 15 seconds of why I love my Mary Kay. Up to you, Shirla.
Okay. Well, I love that, Mimi. I love what you shared. I have had my Mary Kay business for 20 plus years now. And, before I started, I'd really, sometimes God just has a corner for us to turn. And I had just really been praying about what could be different, because I was working 60 to 90 hours a week and had no time. And I really was longing for the freedom of time, because my grandchildren were going to be coming. My daughters were newly married. So I was introduced to this from my daughter. My younger daughter, Summer, introduced me to Mary Kay and the Mary Kay opportunity. And I just felt in my heart that it was the corner to turn. So I took a leap of faith, not really knowing what I was getting into. I had one tube of lipstick at the time that colored my lips and my cheeks. So just saying, anybody can do this. So I jumped in. It was a leap of faith. And I tell you, it's been the most wonderful thing, not only to have this freedom and this flexibility, you guys, and to experience that, but it's been the most wonderful thing to experience the growth and the confidence and the changes in me and the changes in the people and women that I affect. Bringing this blessing to other women has been such a highlight and the most wonderful thing I've had yet to experience here. So that's a little bit of my story. I'll turn it over to Shauna.
Hi, sorry. If you guys see me looking down constantly, don't think like, oh, I'm texting and being rude. I know the directors know I'm speaking to everybody else. I'm responding to everybody's comments on here.
Yay,
So,
thank you for doing that.
no
Thank you.
problem. So I signed up only for the discount on the product. I thought skincare was stupid, and I thought selling skincare was even more stupid. So if you feel that way, that's okay, because that's how I felt too. I wanted a discount on the products for me and my mama. I loved all the glamour stuff, and my mom loved all the skincare stuff. And I was working in public relations and marketing. So I thought anti-aging was a hoax. I was a consultant for 6 months before I ever used any skincare.
Wow.
And I told Mimi she was nuts and I was never going to sell lipstick. She laughed because it's 100% the truth. But you guys never say never, because you never know what's going to happen. When I finally stopped being ignorant and looked at the business plan, I realized there was money to be made in this business. So I started supplementing my income, and I found that it was fun. I would hang out with women. If you can squeeze stuff on a tray, and even now you don't even have to know how to squeeze stuff on a tray because we can't even see people. So, but now, like, I'm not going to lie, my passion and my heart is being a helper. Like, that is who God called me to be. And I'm not only a helper of people, but I'm a helper of animals. So I actually am the CEO of a nonprofit animal rescue, which means it doesn't pay me. So if I was working a 9 to 5 somewhere else, I couldn't be doing those things. Like, I legit just was like all animal rescue all day yesterday. And today somebody picked up a cat off my porch that I had spayed. Just right outside my little office door, because I was right here, dropped off donations for me. And then and I'm facilitating another volunteer going out and taking a kitten to a vet right now. Like, if I had a job, I could not do that. And so Mary Kay allows me the freedom and flexibility to do things that genuinely make me happy. And I can schedule my work around my life. And when I was working in corporate America, I had to schedule my life around my work. And I will never, ever, ever do that again. Ever. So that's why I do what I do.
Awesome.
And free stuff doesn't suck. I love getting presents from the company. I love earning cars, and I earned a trip to the Bahamas for my family last year. And I love diamonds, and I love not having to pay for them.
Okay, well, I chose Mary Kay 28 years ago for the purpose of learning how to take better care of my skin and being able to do that at wholesale. That was my reason then. And my reason today is so many things, what you heard my sister directors share. But I love the fact that what you may not know is that Mary Kay Incorporated has a charitable foundation. It's called Mary Kay Charitable Foundation. I am an ambassador, and wanting to heighten the awareness of the local community that Mary Kay, when you buy from your Mary Kay consultant, not only are you supporting a small business and her dream and providing for her, and it allows her to provide for her and her family, right? But also you're supporting a company that gives back in the form of grants for cancer research, as well as putting an end to domestic violence. So many times we've heard of Mary Kay, maybe have tried the product or know about the pink Cadillac, but sometimes people don't know about the charitable foundation. So I wanted to share that. And as we begin to wrap it up, I want to share with you a little bit about this business opportunity. And I have an article here. I'm going to hold it up to the screen. If you guys can make me big, I think it'll help. Can you see it? Okay, there we go. So this is an article from bankrate.com, and I'll read it very quickly because it pertains to what we're talking about. According to a survey from bankrate.com of more than 1,000 working adults, 37% of respondents work a side gig with an average pay of $686 a month, or more than $8,200 a year in extra income. So again, you can look that article up at bankrate.com. But let me ask you, we're sisters here, right? We're sister girls. So let me ask you, what could you do with an extra $500, $800, $1,000 a month? What could you do with that money? It just adds to your disposable income, right? Maybe you would pay down some bills. Maybe you could pay the car insurance that comes due semi-annually, or things like that. During this COVID-19 time, you know, I think many of us are just kind of taking a deeper look inside at what's important to us, where we're spending our time, and having something like a side gig. Somebody's got the starter kit on the screen, and I have the starter kit right here. I don't know if you can see it, but look inside. I mean, isn't that too cute? Too stylish? It comes with everything that we need to start our very own business. The starter kit is a $100 investment in yourself, in your self-assurance, in your confidence. I mean, it does. Would you agree, ladies, that this starter kit may have been one thing when we started, but as we grow and progress and build our business, so much more happens. We wind up developing friends for life. With our customers and with sister directors, with, you know, Shauna and Shirla and Mimi. These are some of my best friends, you guys. And I love the fact that we can do life together. So I invite you to think about this. What could you do with an extra $500, $800, $1,000 a month or more? I want you, because I know our time is limited, but I want you to think about 3 ways to do Mary Kay. You can do it. I don't know if you can you see that? I don't think so. Anyway, okay, so I'll read it. You can do Mary Kay 3 ways. 1, as a smart shopper. In other words, using the products from head to toe for yourself and being able to provide immediate family members and some friends and family. Or 2, you could do it as a side hustle, that side gig that I just talked about, and make an extra $500, $800, $1,000 a month. Or like these ladies here, you can be a boss, babe. You can be your own boss, set your own hours. It doesn't mean we don't work, you guys. We do work. We do work, but we love what we do. You know, it has been said that find something that you love doing and you'll never work a day in your life. And what that means is that you just enjoy doing what you do and you get fulfillment from it, as well as great joy. I always like to say, find joy in what you do and success will follow you. So I invite you to consider this definitely. Talk with your consultant, and in the comments here, I hope that you will indicate with a 1, meaning smart shopper, a 2, meaning side hustle, and a 3 rather, meaning that you'd like to be a boss babe, be your own boss, have the financial freedom and flexibility where you take control of your future. Again, we're looking inwards today during this COVID-19 and really just considering where we're at, what we're doing, and where we're going. And I invite you to join our customer team as a customer, if that's where you want to be, because we love our customers and we have wonderful products in which to offer. And now we can do it. Not just now, we've always been virtual, but even more so with this stay in place, shelter in place. going on right now, and we don't know how long it's going to last. Again, indicate in the comments if you are a 1, smart shopper, 2, side hustle, or 3, boss babe kind of gal. With $100 investment in yourself, what could it be for you? It could be so much more than $100 investment. It can change your life. Definitely. Ladies, I hope that you've had a wonderful time. Thank you for being on. I'm going to turn it over to the person in charge for this program. Mimi, go ahead.
Well, I just want to thank everybody for coming so very much. Thank you for being here with us. I know we went a little bit over on time, but we started a little bit late. So thank you so much for being with us. And we are going to hold our drawing in 1 hour. We have to go through all the comments, and we'll put them into our random drawing. And Sean is working on that as we speak. So come back and we will post and tag all the winners and get your winnings out in the mail ASAP. Anything else, ladies?
Thank you for joining us. Be safe and take care of yourself for sure.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Thank you for coming.